Hello and welcome to the Legacy IAS. So today we are going to discuss about one important topic, that is about Gulf of Mexico's renaming into Gulf of America. Basically, in one of the news conference where Donald Trump has said so many things, and this was the part of that conference only, where he talked about to purchase or to acquire Greenland, to acquire Panama Canal, and he also has talked about, for example, about Hamas. So in that particular news conference he talked about we need to change the name of Gulf of Mexico into Gulf of America. So in this moment he was basically behaving just about Uttar Pradesh Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath. So he also want to change the name. So we are going to discuss about this Gulf of Mexico and how this name came, and whether Gulf of America will be the right name, or whether Donald Trump can change the name or not. All these things we are going to discuss in today's episode. So if you are new to our YouTube channel, so please subscribe the channel and hit the bell icon to get the notification, and please don't forget to like the video because it will work as a motivation for our team. So what actually Donald Trump says here, we are going to be changing the name of Gulf of Mexico to the Gulf of America, which has a beautiful ring that covers a lot of territory. The Gulf of America, what a beautiful name, and it's appropriate. That is what actually said by Donald Trump in that conference. So he talks about this beautiful ring. Here he says that see, this much of the territory that is covered by American territory, and that is the name should be given as the Gulf of America. Now, the thing is this, so that I told you, this Trump's Gulf of America statement was a part of larger tirade against the issue of trade deficit and illegal immigration from Mexico. We will discuss about this, why Mexico was not able to be developed as other part of North America, for example Canada and for example USA. We will discuss. So he said, what he told actually, just go through it. We help Mexico a lot. They are essentially run by the cartel, understood, drug cartel. We are going to change because we do most of the work there and it is ours. We are gonna be changing the name of Gulf of Mexico to the Gulf of America, which has a beautiful ring. It's appropriate. That is what a statement given by Donald Trump. Now, for example, what was the response from the Mexico? So Mexico president also has responded here by actually showing this particular map. That map has the origin of 1814 document where the name was given America Mexicana. That means see, basically targeting Donald Trump, it is better to change the name of North America itself and put the name as America Mexicana. That is what Mexico's president respond to Trump with renaming of her own. मतलब है कि नहीं कि उस इसने जो मेक्सिको प्रेसिडेंट है, सी हैज प्लेड रिवर्स ऊनो कि you want to change the name of Gulf of Mexico into Gulf of America, I want to change the name of entire North America continent into America Mexicano. That is what Claudio Sheinbaum, that is the means basically the president of Mexico, responded here. You can see Mexican president fires back at Trump, suggests North America should be renamed as America Mexicana. आगे देखेंगे हम. See, this is basically the Mexico and this is Gulf of Mexico जिसके बारे में we are discussing here. Clear? So it is basically important geographically also. Like first important you need to be remember, Tropic of Cancer is passing through it. You just remember it. कि Tropic of Cancer passing through Gulf of Mexico. Question can be asked in the UPSC or any other competitive exam. कि whether Tropic of Cancer or Equator pass. So first remember it is Tropic of Cancer. And here you can get the Caribbean Sea also. And under this Gulf of Mexico, this entire coast that is going to the USA only. And this virtually entire will come to the इसके Mexico का coast आ जाएगा. Clear है? This is, and this Bay of Campeche you need to remember. This is Yucatan Peninsula. You have to be remember all these things. Clear है? So that is very very important, and these are the mountains, that is important. This is Mexico City, this is the Mexico City, that is capital the Mexico. So that you have to remember, and please go through here entirely the entire mountain regions. For example, see, Mexico is all the mountain regions, all you will get the mountain regions also in the Mexico. Now next, if we move, I will tell you one interesting thing about Mexico here, very interesting thing. This interesting thing is this, for example, regarding the population. See, if you take this area, this area will be around 18% of entire land of the Mexico. कितना है? 18% of the entire land of the Mexico, and in this particular area 60% of the Mexico population that is living. बहुत important हम आपको बता रहे हैं कि Mexico is so big actually land mass, इतना बड़ा लैंड मास है, बट 18% जो लैंड मास जो मैंने ये बताया आपका दिस एरिया, इसी एरिया में अराउंड 60% मेक्सिको पॉपुलेशन लिविंग. इस एरिया में फॉर एग्जांपल जो ये ग्रीन एरिया है और रेड एरिया है, यहाँ पॉपुलेशन इज वेरी वेरी लेस. रीजन इज दिस एंटायर एरिया जो है ना, इट इज सराउंडेड बाय ड्राई माउंटेन्स, दिस इज सराउंडेड बाय ड्राई माउंटेन्स एंड डेजर्ट. सेम फॉर एग्जांपल यहाँ पे फिर जाओगे रेड लाइन एरिया में, दिस एंटायर रीजन lot of rainfall used to happen because equator के पास में आ जाता है, lot of rainfall and very dense jungles, forests are there. Because of that this area and this area is not that livable compared to this area, इसलिए entire population इसी area में रहता है. And in this area, for example this area or this area, it is very difficult to basically build road and infrastructure, and because of that reason is whatever the drugs and everything, they are coming from this side and they will go, and once they pass this particular territory, then they will go this side and they will enter into the USA. And that is what USA's biggest problem is regarding the immigrations, correct? So that is what I told you about this demographic, basically the distribution over the Mexico land. Now if we move further कि from where this name America came, अमेरिका नाम कहाँ से आया है, तो first important you know about the Christopher Columbus. There was one poem is there in 1492, 1492, Columbus sailed the ocean blue, Indians, Indians, Columbus cried, his heart was filled with joyful pride, but India the land was not, it was the Bahamas and it was hot. See, कोलंबस जो है स्पेन से चले थे, he started his journey from the Spain because at that time जो स्पेन था, Spain wanted a route towards the India, correct? Because Spain was actually completely surrounded by the territories, they were fighting against each other. So Spain wanted one particular water route directly reach to the India, so that from there he can do the trade in spices, in the gold, in all materials, correct? So for that purpose he actually asked the Christopher Columbus to find the route, and because of that reason when Columbus actually went out to find the route towards India, when he thought it is India, actually it was not India. He landed on one particular island, that is Bahamas or Caribbean island. The name he has given Indies, that is the reason you West Indies or East Indies name came actually. So that is Christopher Columbus. So he has not found America, he has not found basically the India, what he has found Caribbean island. जैसे सेकंड नंबर पे फॉर एग्जांपल आप देखोगे यहाँ पे from here actually he started his journey Columbus route, and he actually came only this region only, so he never discovered North America also, he not able to discover even South America also, and he was not able to discover even India also, so he reached to these island regions only. Now move further. After that, for example, he has done multiple basically times journey till at that point, because he came 3 times actually here. So again after that we move another person, that is Amerigo Vespucci, correct? This person Amerigo, okay, and Christopher Columbus both were contemporary, correct? Unlike Columbus, Amerigo is credited with sailing to Brazil. So he went to South America. At that time the name South America was not given. So he found a new landmass. But where he went? He sailed to Brazil and other parts of South America, recognizing that these lands were not India or the part of Asian continent. So he actually clarified कि whatever the landmass he has actually exist at that time, वो India नहीं है, that is a new landmass, करेक्ट है. सो आइडेंटिफाइंग द अमेरिकाज एज ए न्यू वर्ल्ड प्रीवियसली अननोन टू द यूरोपियंस, उसको एक नया लैंडमास मिला दैट वाज कंप्लीटली अननोन टू द प्रीवियसली टू एनी यूरोपियंस. हम आपको इसका रूट मैप दिखाएंगे. आई विल शो यू द रूट मैप. सी दिस इज द रूट मैप. सो फर्स्ट टाइम फॉर एग्जांपल when he came, so he started his journey for example from here. देखो for example, so so you can check over here, he came from this side and he went to this area, and second time again he came, and now he actually sailed completely to entire this eastern coast of South America. So he found this entire new land, he found this entire new landmass. So he told that this is a new landmass, this was not previously known to any Europeans, and this is not India. So that is what actually he found. नेक्स्ट इफ वी मूव, तो नेमिंग ऑफ अमेरिका फिर कहां से आया? तो अमेरिगो डिड नॉट नेम द न्यू कॉन्टिनेंट हिमसेल्फ, उसने कोई नाम नहीं दिया. द नेम अमेरिका ओरिजिनेटेड फ्रॉम 1507 वर्ल्ड मैप. एक वर्ल्ड मैप क्रिएट किया था 1507 में, दैट इज क्रिएटेड बाय मार्टिन वाल्डजी म्यूलर. किसने नाम क्रिएट किया था? मार्टिन वाल्डजी म्यूलर. ही हैज क्रिएटेड द मैप in 1507. He was a German map maker and he named this landmass after Amerigo to honor his discovery of this new world. So it was in the name of this Amerigo, this America name came basically. किसने नाम दिया? Martin Waldsey Muller, correct? So this 1507 जो world map that was created by this particular German map maker is that became the birth certificate of America, that became the birth certificate of America, and he has given the map basically. If you see, so America, the name came, so Martin Waldsey Muller in 1507 world map basically, details on later बताएंगे, consisted of 12 panels, one of which depicted the part of South America that is now Brazil, लेबल्ड दैट अमेरिका. जो ब्राजील जो आजकल आपको दिखता होगा इन साउथ अमेरिका मैप को, उस ब्राजील एरिया को ही हैज गिवन द नेम अमेरिका, ऑनरिंग द अमेरिको. इट वाज द फर्स्ट टाइम दैट न्यू कॉन्टिनेंट हैड ए नेम एंड सून अदर मैप मेकर्स यूज्ड द न्यू नेम. सो दिस वाज द मैप that was given by that German map maker, and here you can see over here he has given the name that is America. Clear? And he has written something in Latin also about it. So that name was given. You can see this is the South American continent, and that South American continent, presently that area that is Brazil, that name was given as America. So this was coming from where? This was map that is created in 1507, and that became the birth certificate of America. Now if we move further, the origin of this word America. So America was first used in 1507 world map created by Martin Waldsey Muller. I already told you. So this 1507 map basically it was the first to show the western hemisphere as a separate landmass. सबसे पहले इसने दिखाया western hemisphere as a separate landmass, depicted the Pacific Ocean as distinct from other oceans, and Christopher Columbus reached the America but believed he had found a route to Asia. Even he did not reach to America also, he reached only to the Caribbean island. So this was the map that was created during that time. This is the complete map during that time, जहां पे 12 panels they were joined together. Now origin of this Mexico. अब आते हैं मेक्सिको का ओरिजिन कहां से हुआ. तो जो मेक्सिको ओरिजिन है, it was basically derived from this native language of Mexico, that is Nahuatl. The language is Nahuatl, language of the Aztecs. उसमें Aztecs से पहले, before Aztec, there was basically Mayan civilization that was the most advanced civilization. So Mayan civilization was presented in Mexico only, and after that one more civilization came, and then Aztec came. Mayan civilization during that time, basically world's largest pyramid is also there itself in Mexico. So this derived from this indigenous language. Name is combination of Metzli करेक्ट, द जो नेम है दैट्स कमिंग फ्रॉम मैथिल मीनिंग मून and Sitli meaning belly button or center. So Mexico basically nothing but people of the center of the moon. अगर मेक्सिको का हम एक नाम आपको एक्सप्लेन करें, the Mexico meaning is this term is the belly button of the peoples living in the belly button of the moon, or peoples those who are living in the center of the moon. And because को जो वर्ड है इसका को का मतलब प्लेस एंड इट रिफर्स टू बेसिकली तीनों चीतलन, क्या है तीनों चीतलन, that was the basically a lake name, correct, because Aztec capital on Texcoco lake, so it refers to this place only. So Mexico का जो name है it is basically nothing but center of the moon, peoples living there. Now if we move further, ऑफिशियल नेम एंड कल्चरल सिग्निफिकेंस देखें तो मैक्सिको's ऑफिशियल नेम इज यूनाइटेड मैक्सिकन स्टेट. इट वाज फर्स्ट यूज्ड इन 1824. क्या नाम? यूनाइटेड मैक्सिकन स्टेट. इट जस्ट लाइक यूनाइटेड स्टेट्स ऑफ अमेरिका, दे हैव गिवन यूनाइटेड मैक्सिकन स्टेट्स बिकॉज इंस्पायर्ड बाय द यूएसए, दे आर रिफ्लेक्टिंग मैक्सिको's फेडरल स्ट्रक्चर. जस्ट लाइक इंडिया, इंडिया का भी फेडरल स्ट्रक्चर है, वी आर हैविंग सो मेनी स्टेट्स. ऐसे मैक्सिको के में भी बहुत सारे स्टेट्स हैं, अराउंड 32 स्टेट्स है, 31 इज फेडरल स्टेट्स प्लस 32 इज द मैक्सिकन सिटी, सो टोटल 32 हो गए. 1507 मैप लेबल्ड द अमेरिका एज अमेरिका, मार्किंग द movement in cartographic history. Both names showcase a blend of exploration, indigenous heritage and cultural significances. अब आते हैं गल्फ ऑफ मैक्सिको के बारे में. So Gulf of Mexico historical meaning है, it was named by Spanish explorer in the 16th century. जो Spanish, because at that time most of those explorers they are coming from the Spain or Italy only. So that was first appearance on the map कब हुआ? तो name was documented in 1607, that means 100 years after the Martin Waldseemüller's map. 1607 map displayed recently by Mexican president also. You have seen in the first slide itself, I showed you, named centuries before the founding of the United States. जो Gulf of Mexico का नाम है, it came even before the starting of this USA. सिग्निफिकेंस ऑफ गल्फ ऑफ मैक्सिको का अगर हम इकोनॉमिकली देखें तो गल्फ ऑफ मैक्सिको इज वेरी सिग्निफिकेंट बिकॉज 40% ऑफ द टोटल यूएस क्रूड ऑयल प्रोडक्शन कम्स फ्रॉम द गल्फ फेडरल ऑफशोर एरिया ओनली. 5% of total US natural gas production is also from this Gulf area only. Refining and processing, देखो 48% of total US petroleum refining capacity is located in that Gulf coast only, and 51% of the total US natural gas processing plant is also located in the Gulf coast only, Gulf region. That is the importance. Next question is, can Trump rename it? Answer is, the name has been given by one important body, that is International Hydrographic Organization. जितने भी नेम होते हैं, वाटर बॉडीज होते हैं, सी और ओशियंस, द स्टैंडर्डाइज्ड नेम्स, एवरीथिंग इज गिवन बाय इंटरनेशनल हाइड्रोग्राफिक ऑर्गेनाइजेशंस, दे गिव दिस नेम. सो यूएस एंड मेक्सिको, दे आर द मेंबर्स ऑफ दैट पर्टिकुलर बॉडी एंड दे नीड टू ऑनर व्हाटएवर द डिसीजन टेकन बाय दिस पर्टिकुलर बॉडी. सो लोकल रीनेमिंग इज पॉसिबल. लाइक एग्जांपल, if particular water body, if particular mountain, it comes inside your own country, then you can rename it. For example, in 2015, Barack Obama has renamed Mount McKinley to Mount Denali, that is located in Alaska region, if you can see the map. So next is international naming dispute. So this is not the first जहाँ पे naming problems are there. There are other areas are also there where naming problem is there, like Sea of Japan. Here this South Korea, North Korea, Russia, they are not happy. They are saying that why you are calling it Sea of Japan. So but that is the reason sometimes it is called as East Sea also, because you have given the name Japan because Japan was a colonizer at that time. So in the name of colonizer you have given the name Sea of Japan. So this is one more dispute that is going internationally involving North Korea, South Korea and Russia also. So this is basically was today's episode about this changing the name of Gulf of Mexico into Gulf of America. So you have to comment and tell us whether we should change the name of Gulf of Mexico to Gulf of America or not. And if you like this video, please hit the like button and share with your friends also. Thank you.